Get it, kitty, 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 kitty.
Kitty, what?
No, I'm not saying kitty.
Get it.
Ooh-wee. You're pretty good at that one, too. We still need to get Gina on to do the her Gale impression.
Oh, dude, yeah, it's so good.
Well, I know Gina really wants to get on the podcast.
Yeah.
And speaking of, welcome in, everybody.
How y'all doing?
Hey,
how's your mom and dam?
Did you see the, I don't know if I showed it to you, but I know I showed it to Jen, but it was like a doormat. It was like, how you doing, motherfucker? It was like, what's the lyrics? It's, hey, how you doing, motherfucker, or something like that.
Oh, I don't know.
It's a Lil Wayne thing.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know Lil Wayne.
You don't know Lil Wizzy?
I mean, I know who he is, but
Well,
I don't know his discography,
Yeah.
as it were. I've always kind of like associated him as like mumble rap.
Not like it is now.
No, yeah, but he was kind of like the purveyor of that.
He was one of the original. He was part of Cash Money Millionaire.
Yeah, no, I know, and you know,
That Big Timers.
big timers.
Ate up foods with a pimped out Gucci suit. The Jen, I freak Jen out all the time because like I have that Sirius radio right now with the new vehicle,
Yeah,
and we listen to a lot of Sirius XM Fly.
yeah,
And it's a lot of
like
typically
2000s like hip hop and rap
stuff.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I just go off, and she's just looking at me like, "Who the fuck are you? You were like one of the whitest people I know."
But, like Gina was surprised how much like Kendrick I knew, and I'm just like, I love Kendrick.
Yeah.
Like I've been a fan of Kendrick for like a decade
It's
now.
like when you know people, you know people.
And I'm just like, don't be surprised that I listen to rap. Like you hear me like when I think it was Super Bowl Sunday or something, I can't remember.
Oh, just going along with it.
Well, and it wasn't only that, but they were, we're like trying to play like songs for like Stephen Lacey because they don't really know Kendrick, and I'm like,
What? Steve's not a connoisseur
I know, right?
of
Kendrick
rap?
Lamar, of K Dot,
or just rap
Yeah.
songs.
And so she's just like, who are you? I'm just like, did you not hear me listening to like Redman all morning? Like, I've been on a Redman and Wu-Tang kick for like a long time now.
Speaking of Wu-Tang,
they're on tour with
yes, Run the Jewels.
Coming nowhere near Kansas City.
But did you look at it?
I think their closest they're coming to is Chicago.
But Phoenix, Arizona, June 18th.
Yeah, that's probably not going to happen.
Oh,
I think I'm going fishing that weekend.
Tulsa, June 16th.
I feel like I'd rather go to Chicago than Tulsa. I mean, Tulsa's closer.
Yeah.
It's a 5-hour drive compared to an 8-hour drive.
Yeah, and then maybe Jen and I can do this.
Go
July
to Philly?
18th, Philly.
Their last show of this. Oh, dude. Their last show would probably be dope as fuck.
Oh, yeah, I'd imagine. Better start saving my pennies now.
I don't know. I feel like I'd rather like see them in Newark, even though I fucking hate that town, just because their airport is garbage.
Yeah. But at least they're not doing the show in the airport. I hope not.
Who knows? Who knows? Greenwood Village, Colorado, Portland, Oregon.
That's a weird name. July 4th, Greenwood Village, Colorado. I'm like, okay, two places, or, Greenwood I've never heard of. And then that's a weird name for an amphitheater.
Fiddler's Green, which is,
Amphitheater.
so that's, I mean, I don't know. I know Fiddler's Green is an area in the Sandman comics. So I don't really know if it's like some sort of like literary like device or something, but I know Fiddler's Green does have a place in graphic novel lore.
Okay. The only fiddle I'm familiar with is Charlie Daniels and
Fiddler on the Roof?
On the Roof, yeah.
If I were a rich man, all day long I'd biddy with my bum.
So I have a very full cooler right now because I went and got some more beer today too. I don't know if we want to start with that one because this one is it's from Third Wheel. It's a Belgian Strong Golden Ale.
Oh, damn.
But then this other one I almost got last time. It's from Four Hands.
Ooh, a Czech Pilsner.
It's a Czech Pilsner called Foam First, and it's only 4.8%. So
yeah, let's start low. Now to start off with a Belgian Strong that's a bold move, Cotton.
crispy.
F&A, Cotton, F&A.
The bold strategy. I have that one. Here we go.
The bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him.
I did edit that one because remember it was longer.
It was, yeah.
Yeah.
No, dude. I saw this today, this Wu-Tang with Run the Jewels, and
I just saw it today
oh,
too.
Fucking
I
hell,
think
dude.
they just announced it today.
Man,
I don't know, but
I feel like I feel like I would drive to Tulsa. It's not that far.
no. When I looked at the Arizona one, I'm like, oh, maybe Arizona.
Man, that'd be dope.
That would be cool. I feel like this can was extra full.
Yeah, that's what is that? An 18-ounce can?
It feels like it.
16 and a half, 17.25.
900 milliliters.
Yeah. What
many-
kind of weird European shit are we dealing with here?
I know. What is this? Wine? All right. Cheers, sir.
Cheers. Oh, that smells good.
Oh, yeah, good. It smells
From
good.
Four Hands? Is that where that's from?
Yeah, which is out of St. Louis.
You can find May in St. Louis.
The only thing I've had to drink today was some coffee, so I'm really thirsty right now because I almost just drank half of that.
Yeah,
And
that's
it's
good.
Yeah, yeah.
I also had a whole pot of coffee to myself. A lot of water. I hydrated a lot today.
Yeah, I should have. I've I did some running around and just never really drank anything. And,
Well, I played handyman today and repaired my dryer.
oh yeah,
So I put in a new dryer belt, what they're called. It's two little spinny things that help it move around.
little dingly doos,
Little dingly doos and
thingamajigs.
and thingamabobs.
Yeah. So do you ever take your dryer apart and like clean out the lint that still gets trapped inside of it?
Well, I did that today, but I
Because
also
you didn't realize how much lint gets trapped inside of it.
So about 8 months ago, I replaced the heating element in that dryer, and I did the same thing. I took off the back panel and I cleaned the fuck out of it, and then so today I took off the front and the top panel. I removed the drum.
Oh yeah.
And it was just like Lint City.
Oh, yeah.
I found $1.73 in change.
Nice. Don't spend all that in one place.
A bunch of bottle caps, or not bottle caps, but beer tabs.
Oh, yeah.
I found a guitar pick.
All right.
I'm just like, damn, this is like Christmas.
Can you imagine what's in like laundromat dryers then?
Oh my God, there's countless dollars.
Because I know like me and my ex, we almost ended up replacing a dryer because we thought it was going out. It would take forever to dry.
Yeah.
And somebody's like, well, have you taken the back off and like cleaned it out? We're like, no. They're like, yeah, lint gets built up on the inside
it
of
does.
it. And we had that dryer for quite a few years by that point. So I took it off. I'm just like, oh my God, just vacuumed it all out.
Yeah.
Because I had a shop vac type of thing. So I just sucked it all out.
Yeah.
And then it worked great.
Yeah. It was, so it's been squeaking like incessantly for like the past month.
Yeah, that sounds like a belt thing.
And everything I've read like on Reddit and like other like blogs were just like, okay, well, you might need to replace the belt around the dryer. You might need to replace like the pulley.
It depends. Sometimes it depends on the dryer system.
And what's funny is people are just like, oh, just put some WD-40 on there. And then other people are just like, don't do that because that is oil-based and you could start a fire because it's a dryer. And guess what? Dryers get hot.
Yeah, and there's probably still a little friction in certain...
There's static electricity in there.
There is that too, yeah.
So I took the fucker apart and replaced it and cut up my hands and got pissed off and ripped Emily's tits off,
Smacked her lips so hard, or her ass so hard her lips fell off or something like that. I am terrible today with the...
clothes like crisscross or something like that.
Get out of your seat and jump around.
Jump. Crisscross will make you up.
Jump. All right, so there was something. There's a bunch of things I was going to go... Here's one, though, that I've been holding on to this one for a while. I kept forgetting.
Yeah.
So it's 10 episodes.
10 best episodes.
And and this was made in December of 2024.
Okay.
And so
that's recent.
I'm still not completely caught up to it.
I don't think I am either.
I am on like season, I think 13. I may be on the 14 now.
Yeah.
Because the movie comes out between season 12
so
and
we're
13.
talking about Bob's Burgers. We never finished.
Oh, I just said Bob's
10 best episodes.
Yeah, 10 best episodes of Bob's Burgers. So yes. So number 10.
Boys for Now was
Boys
so
for,
good.
That was a good one. Where Louise realizes that she actually does like boys.
Yeah.
And like just constantly tries to kick the shit out of Boo Boo.
Oh God.
Oh God, you're breaking
Oh
stuff.
my God.
What are you doing?
Hold please.
He picked up the mic arm and it's not like secure. There you go. It'll slide in. It doesn't. Like, pop
it made a noise though. Sorry about that, guys.
Yeah, it's fine. So that was the boy band.
Yeah,
one, right?
Voice for Now.
And they've been in there a couple times actually.
Yeah.
And then
What's the main one that she likes? The smallest guy.
it was like Boom Boom or Bam Bam or whatever the
Boo
fuck
Boo.
is
Is it Boo Boo?
Maybe it's Boo Boo. Yeah. And then they have the one that looks like a middle-aged. They always joke about looking like a middle-aged
He's
guy.
like 40 years old.
Yeah. Number 9 is the Gene and Courtney show.
Oh, that's a good one.
That
Where they're
one-
doing the
Hey guys, I really like Gene. I think I like Gene.
because that's when they're doing like the announcements,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
And then they were so good because they weren't dating each other, and then
Yeah, and
but
then they started dating each other,
dating
and
each
it
other.
went-
And
yeah.
we got awkward, as you know, all shows.
As
sometimes
it goes.
do.
I mean,
Yeah.
as it goes with, your coworker, I guess.
yeah, sometimes.
Unless you marry them like me. So,
Well, and see that's the thing. Like I think I've talked about Keith and the Girl. I know I've talked about Keith and the Girl on here.
uh-huh.
It's a show that I listen to quite a bit, and they're over like 3,000 episodes. They've been going a long time.
Wow.
And they started the show when they were dating. They came out with a relationship book on how relationships work and how theirs had worked. And apparently, while working on publishing that book, they decided to break up, and they couldn't say anything about it until after the book came out.
Oh my God.
So it was hilarious. Number 8.
The Haunting. That's a great
Haunting.
episode. Is that when they scare Luis?
Yes, because Louise doesn't scare. It says
Yeah.
Linda and Bob decided to take the kids to a haunted house to scare Louise. Because, Louise just never gets scared.
And it's so good.
Yeah,
I do remember that's
that
in
one.
our Halloween like show rotation episodes. We always put on The Haunting.
Yeah. There was one. I thought that they were hinting at, like they always do like weird characters,
Uh-huh.
like combined characters for Halloween.
Yeah.
And there was one episode, like several before the Halloween, and literally like somebody comes up with an idea for a costume, and Gene's like, that'd be great for Halloween. And I'm like, oh, maybe that's a clue as to what they're going to do for this Halloween. And then they didn't do it.
Did they call it back to another episode or something?
No,
Or-
it was just
okay.
No, it was just him saying like, that's a great idea for a future Halloween outfit. And then they didn't do it. At least that I've seen so far. I thought it was going to be like
trying to remember all the Halloween episodes I've seen of that show.
There's like
The
13
Haunting
of them,
isn't
14 of them.
This isn't the one. I'm trying to remember. One of my favorite episodes is when they go to the, like the island or whatever, and they give out like full candy bars.
That was like the first or second one.
Yeah, that's
Honestly,
like yeah,
for like first or second year
yeah,
or season. Yeah.
yeah. It's a good episode.
Am I going through this? Oh, I
Yeah,
forgot it was
Haunting
10.
was number 8.
Number 7.
the Odor Games.
Odor Games. And like I just saw the one most recently where they take
I remember this one. What's the synopsis here?
they basically do it. It's take part in a
Water balloon battle.
with the main goal of getting their rent lowered. So he takes all the tenants,
Yes.
and then he tries to turn them all onto on Bob.
See, I'm surprised. I mean, I know we're on episodes, or we're on number 7 here, but I love the,
This says season 5, episode 21. I didn't realize underneath it says which season and episode.
One of my favorites is the gingerbread house build off.
Yes.
With Zach Galifianakis.
Yes.
And
then the old man in there too. And they all end up shooting each other's gingerbread houses.
So
and,
good.
Bob's is the least destroyed,
Yeah,
so he wins.
He ends. I love that
when
episode.
Mr. Fish Odor just brought him in to intentionally lose.
Oh, what's Kevin Kline? Is he Mr. Fish Odor? What's the actor that plays Mr. Fish Odor?
No, I think that is.
Like, he's so good. And like, I feel like it could almost be fucking. I feel like John Malkovich would have made a good Mr. Fish Odor as well.
Yeah. As soon as I see it, it's gonna piss me off. Oh, it is Kevin
Kline.
Yeah. There's one on there that always throws me off. Shit. Name. I'm not seeing it right off.
Did
but
you,
every once in a while I see his name pop up, and I'm just like, oh my god, like they have him on here too.
Did you have you seen like the lore of Tina, and that it was supposed to be like an older brother, but the studio and they tested it with an audience, and that character didn't test well.
Oh really?
So the same actor was just like, well, I'll just do Tina instead.
Oh,
And then,
okay.
like immediately, like Tina took off.
Yeah.
But it was supposed to be like an older brother.
Billy Eichner always cracks me up.
Oh yes, as the librarian.
Yes. Mr. Ambrose.
Yes.
And he just like always yells at him. Will Forte always cracks me up when he's on there. Paul F. Tompkins, who plays
Dude,
Randy.
this is a killer cast they have for like celebrity cameos.
Yeah, Jim Gaffigan's been on there.
Jim Gaffigan, Bill Hader, Thomas Lennon, John Daly.
God damn it! It's gonna piss. It's why have I not seen his name? Oh,
John
Ken Marino.
John Glazer.
Ken Marino always throws me off.
I love John Glazer as a capoeira.
Yeah,
Brazil.
she just like Tina just does like the hand motions and doesn't really do anything else. All right. Anyway, moving on. So that was number 7. Because I just recently saw the episode where he takes Bob to the private island with all the other rich people to be,
yeah.
like the cook or whatever, and then they all go like insane.
Well, I feel like what's that one movie? It's I feel like it's kind of like a shout out to, is it Chef or?
Oh yeah, probably yeah.
Like where,
I haven't watched that one yet, but I know what you're talking
that's
about.
great, dude. That's a good movie
With Ralph Fiennes.
Yes.
Number 6. This was a weird episode. It was Vampire Disco Death Dance.
Yeah, that's a good one.
And Tina just goes off on all her friends.
What's the synopsis on this one?
It's the nod to Rocky Horror Picture Show because it's the first year that Tina gets to go with Bob.
Uh-huh.
Well, then some of the other kids decide they want to go, but they're fucking around instead. And like they have like during this whole episode, they're playing like a game. It's like drinking or not drinking. And so where they put their mouth up to a straw, and you have to tell if they're drinking or not drinking. So stupid. The games even when we were kids playing, like doing the whole like rulers to the bottom of your shoe.
Oh yeah.
And then, like trying to touch somebody's skin.
Yes.
Yes.
So dumb.
Number 5 is Eat, Spray,
Linda. That's a great episode.
This was Linda sets off to take a journey on her birthday. This one I don't completely remember right off, but it's basically Eat, Pray, Love type of thing.
Yeah.
Number 4 is the Bleakening.
Christmas episode.
It definitely a Christmas episode. Someone stealing Linda's Belcher's Christmas ornaments.
Yep.
God, some of these, like a couple of those seasons, I just like kind of flew through.
Well, yeah, and
So I
there's
don't
so many
completely
episodes
remember.
too,
Oh, yeah.
man. There's like, it's a show where there's like a 23 episode like season.
Oh yeah. Number 3 is Glued. Where's My Bob? It's a 6th season. It was a celebrity chef voiced by Kumail Nanjiani to tell Bob that the local food magazine wants to interview him. But then like he tries to call Kumail's character, and like he's in a helicopter flying out into the middle of nowhere. Even though Bob thought he was going to also be there. He's like, nope, I'm not going to be there. Have fun anyway. Oh, and that's when the kids were doing the prank war too. That's right, because then he got glued to the toilet.
Oh, that's right.
Hi, babe. Number 2 is the broadcast Wagstaff School News, where this is the one where Tina was on the Wagstaff school news thing, but then she kept wearing
green.
The green, and so like it was just
her
a floating
head.
head basically. And then number 1 is the Work Hard or Die Trying Girl.
Wow, why don't I remember that one? I know it's a Die Hard
This is the one where Gene did a spoof of not spoof, but he was basically redoing Die Hard, but he was going to try to do it as like a one-man show. And he basically does it underground because that was the one where Mr. Fraun was letting the kids figure out which they were basically figuring out their own play, and then Courtney's won. So Gene was retaliating and trying to do his own underground play.
Okay.
And then ended up pissing everybody off and decided he was going to do it as a one-man show.
One man, yeah. He was doing Hans Gruber and
all the things.
Yes.
And then was doing it down in the boiler room, and Bob and Linda kept trying to go back and forth between the two, and then eventually everybody wanted to go see. Ended up at Gene's, and
it's
Mr.
a show
Frost's where the hell is everybody?
It's hard to make a top 10 of a show that's been around as long as Bob's Burgers has.
It really is when you have that many episodes, and I just closed IMDb on it. Otherwise, I'd be like, oh yeah, there's this many episodes total. But I mean, it's been around since 2011.
That's crazy, man.
So yeah, you got to figure, we're at
14 years.
14 years now, yeah.
Which I'm excited for. I don't know if you're a big fan of this show as much as I am, but we're coming into, I think, season 19 or 20 of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
See, I've never watched that one, and that's one of those ones I'm like, oh, I'll watch it whenever it ends. Whenever it ends.
Dude, don't
Jesus
do that.
Christ.
I mean, luckily, I use that word loosely, but, the past 5 or so seasons, it's 7 episode seasons. 7 or 8 episodes. It's not like a Seinfeld or a Simpsons where it's 20 to 32 episodes long.
Yeah. There we go.
Ooh.
That one I'm curious about. Because actually, I grabbed another one of those today. That was one that somebody had brought into the tap room for us.
I think Cesar brought this in, right?
Yeah, he brought this one in. I have another one. I must have saved it for later then.
Well, we've got a green Chile ale. How about a beer, motherfucker? It's a blonde ale. Green Chile.
Chile.
How
Chile is it?
At least 4%.
This is episode 57.
Yeah, we never said what episode we're doing right now.
I know. I mean, we don't always have to say what number.
Yeah, but keep people.
But I try to mark the
snuff.
I try to mark the cans that way. If we do more than one episode, then I know which cans I'm supposed to be putting down in the description. So this one's from. Did we ever really go? Well, we talked about it.
Yeah, we just said it was from.
But we said
Four
the name.
Hands.
We said the name and the percentage as well. But this one's from Main and Mill.
Out in Tejas.
It's part of their classic series. It's a green chili ale, like you said, which is a blonde ale with green chili peppers. So
I can already smell it.
I'm not sure how I'm going to feel about this because I don't really like spicy.
I thoroughly enjoy this beer.
Have you had it before?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm a big fan.
Okay.
I kind of like chili beers.
Oh yeah, that definitely has a little. Cheers, sir.
Cheers.
Spice smell to it.
Yeah, it smells like a pepper. Yeah, that's good. I like that.
So, in other music news, something I just saw today too.
Oh, I saw that too.
Apparently, David Draymond from Disturbed wants to do a collab with Kendrick Lamar.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Well, I mean,
I don't know if Disturbed is really like I could see Kendrick doing a collab with System of a Down,
Yeah.
or Rage Against the
But I
Machine.
know, Tech Nine has done stuff with Serge,
Yeah,
and a couple other
yeah.
rock artists as well.
I feel like I don't, so I know very little about Disturbed's discography other than that.
Oh, really?
Their one song that I know,
Which is
Down with the Sickness.
okay, yeah.
I don't
probably
know
their number one stream song.
I don't know them. I really don't.
Yeah.
So, but
And I know I've listened to a lot of stuff, and I've seen them at Rockfest, and they were incredible at Rockfest.
But I feel like an artist like Kendrick would be more inclined to do something with a band who's, not their main point, but they're kind of politically driven.
Yeah, I can see where I feel like they haven't really put out much in the last several years now.
I feel like I could see Kendrick doing something with Korn.
That would be cool because they've been becoming a little bit more
or
consistent
Linkin
lately.
Park. I could see him doing something with Linkin Park because they did all that stuff with Jay-Z back in the day.
Yeah.
They kind of crossed that rock rap barrier.
Yeah, but I would not want Linkin Park doing anything. Well, not Linkin Park, but with Kendrick doing anything with the modern Linkin Park.
Yeah, with what's her name being a fucking like Scientologist or some shit.
And again,
you know?
I don't care about that.
Yeah,
like you could celebrate
yeah,
whatever you want to.
You have your ideology, man. That's fine.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck.
I just didn't like her. Like listening to some of the stuff, I just don't really care for it.
Yeah,
and like even listening to some of her do some of the original stuff, I'm like, it's okay.
You
I don't care for it.
You can't beat like Chester's voice, man.
No. I mean, I was talking to somebody about this the other day at the bar, where it's like, okay, when what is it, Scott Weiland, was replaced by Chester.
Yeah,
like he kind of nailed that.
Yeah,
it was still different, but that's not as drastic of a change. But trying to match somebody like Chester is going to be difficult.
Yeah,
I mean, like you got to think about we talked about this on the last episode. The SNL concert where. Like think about it. Like Nirvana's never done anything else.
But Post Malone was so good, dude. He was so good.
Yeah.
And like you could see the joy in like Chris and David Grohl like just being like, holy shit, this guy's fucking killing it right now, man. Like,
so I mean, it's difficult, and I can see why Linkin Park took so long to try and replace somebody.
Yeah.
I still feel like they missed.
Yeah, and it might like I don't know, like. Bands that have to replace the lead singer with someone else.
It's tough.
It's tough, man. And it's
especially if it's somebody so iconic.
But I think it's only been successful a handful of times. Yeah. And I think the most successful version of that is AC/DC with them replacing Bon Scott with Brian Johnson.
Yeah.
I think that's been the most successful replacement of a lead singer that died.
Yeah. Of a band that has replaced.
That already,
how many bands have lost their lead singer and then just didn't continue?
Yeah, I mean, Soundgarden hasn't done anything since Chris Cornell died.
Yeah, and
thank God.
I almost thought that Linkin Park was going to do that too.
I really
wish they wouldn't have.
Honestly,
same. But I can see where if you go back to past Linkin Park with Chester, where there was almost a little bit of like a rap element in there. To where they could have done something with Kendrick easily.
Like, could you imagine if like Metallica tried to replace James Hetfield?
Yeah, like you're not doing it.
No,
I mean, and it became kind of common for freaking. It was even weird when Van Halen did it, but like then they replaced another singer.
But
that third one was when they really fell off.
Sammy Hagar is no replacement for
David Lee Roth.
No.
Like who'd you take in the Van Halen Hagar split?
I'm going fucking Roth, man.
Yeah, I would. Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong. Like, at least Sammy Hagar can play a guitar.
Yes.
Like, whatever. That doesn't mean anything. Like, I don't give a shit about.
And I mean, and he can.
The Red Rocker.
Like, he can sing. It's just in that dynamic.
He can't drive 55.
Yeah. It's like he's obviously shown that he can do stuff. I just feel like, again, it's like it was a completely different band once they had Hagar versus Roth.
Yeah.
But, I mean.
Like, I'm just like, man, what if, what if Robert Plant died and at the peak of Led Zeppelin and they tried to replace him?
Yeah.
It wouldn't be Led Zeppelin.
I mean, it's ultimately, it's like, I know that the Beatles replaced, the one person. But then, like, if you think about it, it's like, what if.
I mean, it was they quit as a band. Like,
I guess
they were all
they
still
had
alive.
Didn't they have like a fifth member at one point?
He played the keys.
Yeah,
he was the unofficial fifth Beatle.
Yeah. But then like if you even think about the Who, like I think almost any of because there was the two guys that sang.
I mean you had
Roger Daltrey.
And did Townsend sing too?
I think he did some stuff, but I think it was mostly Roger.
Yeah, because like once fucking Entwistle died, and once what's the drummer's name?
I don't recall.
Once they you lose the identity of the band.
Yeah, well, because and I know one of the concerts I went to with my father was Roger Daltrey. And it was listed as Roger Daltrey, and he mostly just played Who songs.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's because I went and saw Eric Clapton with it as well.
Oh, cool.
And like that
Cool.
was a great show.
Yeah.
And he did a little bit of talking in between. And did you see they're getting ready to re-release the Unplugged that Eric Clapton did?
Really?
Yeah, I think on Peacock.
Okay, cool. That's a great Unplugged.
Yeah,
I wish they did that more now.
it won Grammys and stuff.
I wish they did. Dude, I miss Unplugged. Man, I love
yeah.
like acoustic sets. But like who would be the band
To go
nowadays that
Unplugged,
would
yeah.
go unplugged?
Yeah,
Like
I could see like
Like
because I feel like they never really did any like hyper bands, but like I think a group that would be awesome to see like acoustically would possibly be like Hailstorm.
yeah. See,
And
I
because Lizzie she's a great singer.
and for me, like I would love to see. I'm a big fan of this band, but Queens of the Stone Age would make a great unplugged
Yeah,
set.
but again, like those are both bands that are like they have more mellow songs.
Yeah.
but they are usually a much more kind of amped up.
I mean, I still think the best one was Nirvana. Like I think that was the best unplugged.
Yeah.
Followed by Alice in Chains, followed by Pearl Jam. Like it was the 90s grunge era of Unplugged that made Unplugged what it is.
Yeah, and that's probably why they haven't tried to redo it because it's hard.
There's
It's-
no bands like
there's-
rock is dead, man. Like
Yeah.
rock is dead.
Yeah, and what it was at that aspect. Yeah, when it's like yesterday you came in, I'm like, yeah, I've been listening to grunge all day.
Yeah, and I'm just like I'm fucking here for it. Like
Yeah.
I love it.
Like there was a couple songs I'm like, yeah, I'll skip that one. But
Yeah. Easy by
I know I
fucking-
let that one play. But
Yeah.
it was like Killing in the Name of. I was like, yeah, I should probably go ahead and
Yeah,
skip
there's
this.
no children there. Fuck them.
I let it play one time.
Yeah.
And then like I changed playlist after that one ran out to another one, grunge one, and then there was like more people there. I'm like, yeah, I should probably skip it this time.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
And then Nirvana's Rape. I'm like, yeah, I should probably skip that one. too.
Rape me.
Yeah.
I don't know a modern rock band that would be a good unplugged or a modern artist. But I guess that's why we have like the NPR Tiny Desk.
Yeah.
You
That's
know?
basically the Unplugged now. It's
so-
just it's not unplugged. It's
Like
just,
so that being said, I've listened to a lot of Doechii.
Uh-huh.
Dude, she is amazing.
I
She
know-
is a great artist. Her lyrics are her storytelling
because
is
that's
like
it's DOCHI, right?
DOECHI.
I.
She's hilarious. She tells a story. It's poignant.
I think I
It's
saw
really good, man.
clips of this because I follow
Her
the Tiny
flow
Desk
is
on
her
Instagram.
flow is dope, dude. She's got a really good flow.
Well, and I know I've sent some off to like you and Nigel too.
Yeah.
That I'm like this is fucking.
Well, I
dope.
still think the best one is oh fuck. Hold please. My brain is working overtime right now.
I thought I had.
Oh man. Not
It's just NPR
not
music.
juvenile, not
It was a while ago.
it was last year. It was 24. It's a rapper. Why am I forgetting his name?
Yeah,
feel
I
like-
know
I
what
feel
you're
like a
talking
fucking
about.
tool.
But I'm fucking blanking on it. I'm scrolling through Instagram right now, NPR Music, because they show a lot of their like Tiny Desk.
Damn it.
This sucks.
My brain is
Dua
failing me
Lipa
right
was
now.
good.
Dua Lipa was really good. She's super talented.
As soon as we see it, we'll fucking. know it,
Oh
too.
yeah.
I'll have to have Jen watch Chaperone.
Yeah, I don't
Jen
get
really likes
her.
Chapel
I
Run.
don't get her. Not my style.
Kalani did that?
Fish did a Tiny Desk?
Huh. SWV.
Shaka Khan did one too? Holy
I vaguely remember
shit.
seeing that one, or at least parts of it.
Jean Paul.
Yeah.
Nelly Furtado? Damn, okay, Tiny Desk.
Yeah, no, they've done some really good ones. Willow was on there, right? Big Sean, Justin Timberlake.
Juvenile.
Was it
It
Juvenile?
was Juvenile. Yeah.
Because he did slow motion, didn't
Yeah.
he? Yeah.
Dude, that was so good. And the story around it is amazing because like people are like tweeted him like, hey, you should do this Tiny Desk. He's like, I don't know what the hell that is.
Yeah.
But like if this gets like X amount of like retweets, then I'll do it.
Yeah.
And it happened in like under 12 hours.
Yeah.
And then he showed up. He's like, I don't know what the fuck like Tiny Desk is, but here I am. Like, and he's like drinking beer, like getting his vibe on the entire time. It's so good. And fucking Manny Fresh is there too. Like,
Oh, nice.
yeah, dude, it's so good.
God, I know there's been some really good ones.
Oh,
though.
Post Malone is a good one too. Action
Cypress-
Bronson's a good one too.
Cypress
Fucking Mac
Hill.
Miller's a good one. Man, Cypress Hill is. I think that's my favorite.
You think?
Yeah, there it is. Juvenile. Yep.
Oh, yeah. God, I swear there was one. Was it Roots?
Oh, probably.
No, I don't think it was Roots. Because I sent it to you and Nigel. Get us another beer, sir.
How about a beer?
That was awkward.
Whoa, did we do that at the same time?
Basically, yeah.
Whoa.
Oi, lady.
Ooh,
What'd you grab?
beer for ball games.
Oh, yeah, that one I was excited. I feel like we've done this one before. But I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. We're coming up in the baseball season. We need to be doing that one again. Yo Gabba did one.
Yeah, that's weird. I don't know how I feel about that one.
Well, I'm scrolling through because I know I've sent this. I mean, Grant, we've sent each other a lot of stupid freaking videos.
Hand me your glass, sir.
There you are, sir. Maybe I sent it to the brewery one. That's gonna be even harder to find now.
Wu-Tang did one
Maybe it was the Wu-Tang one.
with fuck, who else was in there? It was ODB's son.
Was that it?
Yeah, I think so.
That might have been. That's what I was thinking, but I'm just like,
I think it goes by Lil Dirty Bastard.
Little baby Jesus. Yeah, I'm not seeing. Fuck it.
All right, we got a American Cream Style Ale. Off Color Brewing, beer for ball games.
Yes, I'm excited about this one because I'm excited for baseball season.
Me too, man.
And with that being said, actually, I have to save.
Oh, cheers.
Cheers, sir.
Yeah, I'm ready for baseball.
Mm-hmm.
That's good.
Yeah, that's solid. Just a nice, simple,
Yeah.
solid beer. Okay, I don't have anything on that. Going to baseball. Here we go. Is this it? Nope. So I got a couple baseball things that I had saved. Well, at least one that I know of. How much money each team has spent in the last two off seasons. Clearly, LA is number one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Of course.
$1.46 billion
Followed by the Mets.
at 1.02.
Well, because they just get what's his name from the Yankees, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Blanking
What's
on
his
the
name? It wasn't Giancarlo Stanton, was it?
Oh, I think it was Stanton.
Was it Stanton?
No. I think it starts with S, but it's not Stanton. If Packer's listening to this, he's going to be like, it's this person, you dumb motherfuckers.
Sorry, I don't give a shit about the Yankees.
Damn Yankees. And so
Sorry, John.
number 3, and which is like half of the Mets, is
San Francisco.
San Francisco
That's crazy,
at
man.
$492 million. and again, this is over 2 off seasons. The Marlins are the lowest at just $5 million.
No wonder why they suck and no one gives a shit.
Well, then you got the freaking
The Twins,
but
they're a contender. I mean, they
at $8 million, and
Yeah.
so that's
they're not a contender, but they still like
solid team.
yeah.
Because
And
they were
in the
they were in
AL
the
Central,
postseason,
right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, they're in the same division as the Royals.
yeah.
Excuse me.
Royals are in the top 15.
Yeah, so that's what I was gonna say. It's like just above, and it's weird. Like there's actually a pretty good drop between third and fourth, which like another 100,
Yeah, San
$120
Francisco
million,
and the Diamondbacks.
and then this is actually kind of surprising. The Yankees aren't higher. They're only at 278, so almost another $100 million drop from.
Did
4
you
to
hear
5.
that they can finally have well-groomed beards now as a Yankees player?
Oh, nice.
Yeah. No more babyface Yankee players. You can
Oh, so Judge is gonna have
a well-groomed beard. It has to be well-groomed. That is
All
what
right.
Steinbrenner said.
all right. Are you sure it's not the ghost of Steinbrenner past
I don't know.
or Steinbrenner future?
Yeah.
It's like I didn't realize that guy was still even alive.
Well, it's a family.
Well, I guess it's the Steinbrenner family. Sure. Yeah. All right. It's weird how like literally from
1.5 billion.
yeah, there's a 1.5 billion, but then number 2 was just over $1 billion. I say just over $1 billion.
Which is goddamn, dude. That's fuck you money.
It's 1 billion and
That's
20
insane, man.
million.
I don't. That's the one
1
thing I
billion
don't.
20 million.
It's one thing I don't like about baseball is, the salary cap is a joke.
Oh yeah, but then again, like I said, like from 3 that drops by half,
Yeah.
and then by 4 drops over $1 million, or sorry, over $100 million. 5 drops over another $100 million.
And that's the Yankees at 5.
Yeah, at 5, and then you got the Phillies who are just over $2 million, and $70 million.
200 million.
Yeah, over $200 million, and it's just over $70 million under the Yankees, and then you get into the Cubs, and basically from 6 to
It's a 13 million
10.
drop off.
from 6 to 10 is not that big of
It's
a
only
difference.
30 million.
Yeah, between 6 and 10, and then 11 you drop to 135.
But I mean, we have the Phillies at 6. We have the Cubs at 7. The Blue Jays, like, are the Blue Jays still relevant anymore? Like,
Yes,
Do they
because
still
they
make
have
a-
they have Vlad Guerrero Jr.
oh, that's right. Yeah.
Which Vlad
Heard.
Guerrero is one of my favorite.
Heard. He's
he
a
was one of
great
my
fucking player, man.
early 2000s favorites.
Yeah.
Because like if he wanted to hit a ball, he would just, even if it was in the other batter's box,
But like the
he would
fact
step
that
on the
like,
plate to try and swing at it.
the fact that like Houston's in top 10 and they're still like consistent. I mean, it's the cheating. Let's be real. It's the cheating.
It is what it is, yeah. But then you drop 35 million to number 11, which is the Angels, and then
The Los Angeles Angels of
Of
Anaheim,
Anaheim.
which is the dumbest.
the Disney Angels. Yeah,
They're the
that's
so
the dumbest name. Yeah,
yeah, they're called the Angels
it's the Angels team.
in Orange County.
Yeah,
Not even in Los Angeles County.
nope. But they are the Los Angeles Angels
Of Anaheim.
Yeah.
They're the Angels.
You might as well just call them the Disney Angels. But then you got the Reds at 132 million, and then you get
Kansas City.
There's another drop of
20 million.
15 million, right?
Yeah, we'll
Yeah,
round,
15
we'll round
million.
up.
It's
Yeah.
15. Because if you
Heard. Yep.
32 and 17, it's 15.
Yeah.
And that's the Royals, and most of that money's going to Bobby.
Bobby boy.
Bobby baseball. That's 13.
They have more than the fucking Red Sox
That is surprising.
and the Cardinals.
Red Sox haven't done a lot. The Cardinals haven't done a lot, especially since oh crap, why am I blanking on his name? The catcher Molina retired.
Yeah.
They haven't really done a whole lot. Like they were trying to make a playoff run last year and fell short, if I recall correctly.
Yeah.
And then you get dropped at number 16 before you're getting down to under 100 million. So halfway, you're under 100 million over a 2-year period. That's insane.
What? So the A's though, they're going to be in Vegas this year,
No,
or are
next
they
year.
still have one more year?
No,
wherever the
they are
fuck
down
they're
in that
playing.
stadium too. They're
Wow.
playing. I can't remember where they.
Man, I feel so sorry for like Oakland fans. Like you lose the A's, you lose the Warriors, you lose the Raiders again.
They're playing at Sutter Health Park in West Sacramento, California.
Wherever the fuck that is.
It would share the stadium with the Sacramento River Cats
Some AAA affiliate
of the
Okay.
Giants.
Fuck off.
So now it's going to be a
Whatever.
contest to see who gets more attendance, the A's or the
Or the
AAA
AAA
affiliate.
team. I'd go for the AAA affiliate.
I would too, honestly.
God, that's sad, man. To be an Oakland sports fan must be a fucking nightmare.
Well, and hopefully they, I don't think they'll spend much money this year, but I could see, next year going into the new stadium. They'll, if they're smart, I think they'd spend some
Well,
money.
it's Vegas, man. Like they're gonna have a fucking stupid amount of money.
You're going to want to put out. You almost do like what the Knights have done, and the Knights put out.
Well, that first 2 years they already made it
Yeah.
to the Stanley Cup.
Yeah,
Like,
and they put out, and not necessarily like a quality product. They were consistent and they did well, but I think they were focused more on the entertainment value
yeah,
aspect.
it's Vegas
Because,
Like,
I
you
mean,
want
even-
entertainment in Vegas.
Because even the women's basketball team, which is I think with the Aces, like I think they draw a decent crowd.
I'm sorry about this song right now. I just keep saying "Scream for Daddy." Just- What the fuck is this?
I put it on Hype Bangers,
How long is this song?
4:42. We're a minute 50 in.
I don't know how I feel about "Scream for Daddy" for 4 minutes.
All right, fine, I'll skip it. When I get all these playlists, I've
"Scream for Mama."
apparently like they don't get tagged as instrumentals.
Right.
So like sometimes some songs leak through, like because I have it set to like, okay, I don't want vocals.
Yeah.
I don't know, does that count as a vocal?
Oh yeah. I would
If
say
you only
so.
repeat the same 3 words,
"Scream for Daddy"
yeah, the whole time,
for 4.5 minutes.
is that 4:40?
Oh, sorry.
This song's 6.5 minutes long.
"Scream for Mama."
Yeah. Who's your daddy? All right. No, that nonsense. So, going back towards football now. Yeah, we got time.
What?
All right, Lily, calm down.
Calm down, calm
luckily,
down now.
that, I've learned that doesn't really come through on the podcast,
Yeah,
but
no.
like, dear Lord, she must have gotten hold of a tennis ball. So I came across it's from NFL Nerd, or at Nerding on NFL. I think this was on Instagram. Or no, this wasn't. What was this? Maybe it was Instagram. I don't
Uh-huh.
recall. But the regular season standings in the last decade. So from 15 to 24 now.
Between AFC and NFC.
Total. I think it's going by.
No, it's AFC on the left and
Is it? Okay.
NFC on the right.
Oh, okay, I see it now. Yeah.
Yeah.
So clearly the Chiefs are number 1,
Yeah.
but they got a 750 win percentage. Or
God
75% win percentage.
damn, that's insane.
That's a high win
It's-
percentage.
Yeah.
They are 123 and 41.
That's ridiculous, man.
So, number 2 in the AFC is the Steelers with a 623 win percentage, which
two
is
guys.
still number 1 in the NFC.
It beats number 1 in the NFC.
Yeah, no, it beats number 1. Actually, the top 3 teams in the AFC would be number 1
It's a better conference.
in the NFC as well. Because Green Bay is number 1 in the NFC
Fuck the Packers.
with a 613 win percentage.
Fuck them.
I mean, the 4th place team
Oh, God.
almost has them. on the AFC side, which is Baltimore, with 164 record. With a 610 win percentage.
Second to last team in the NFC.
I was wondering when you're going to... I knew you were going to look at
I saw that immediately.
I should have just been like, don't look at the bottom half.
Don't look at the bottom two. It's either the Bears or the Giants.
Which is both.
Oh, Lord.
So
63 and 101.
Yeah.
0.34. 0.384.
84. Because then the Giants are 350.
At least I'm not a Giants fan.
Yeah. John, how you doing, buddy?
Or Joe.
Oh, yeah, Joe. Yeah. Joe doesn't listen to the podcast.
No, it's fine.
It's fine. He's a kid. He doesn't know what podcasts
No, he doesn't.
are.
No. Ugh, yucks.
But you could be the Jaguars. 55 and 109. With a 335 win percentage.
The AFC is the superior conference.
Except for the bottom 3 teams.
I guess it kind of cuts off at...
So the top 3 teams are far superior. The bottom 3 teams are far worse.
So we've got Chiefs 750, Steelers 623, Ravens 620, or no, Bills 620, Ravens 610, Pats 579.
You gotta figure that's a part of the freaking. That's the end of Brady's era.
Yeah, but it like drops off hard. Whereas, I
Nope.
mean,
Yeah, and then after that, you drop under 400 or under 500.
but I mean, like even then with the NFC, you've got 613 for the Pack, 607 for the Vikings.
Hell, most of the teams,
Which is funny because neither of those teams have made a Super Bowl in 10 years, but they're still the best winning percentage teams. Like
Well-
we have, who from the NFC has made the Super Bowl recently? We've got the Eagles, we have the Rams, we have the Buccaneers.
what do you consider recent? 5 years?
Within the last decade, apparently.
I did have that actually.
So we've got the Rams, we have the Eagles, we have the Niners, we have the Falcons. I think the Giants.
I know I had saved that somewhere, but I have a lot of pictures I gotta scroll through.
Oh, was it wins since 2015? Was that the one you just? Okay.
No, I think it was literally like, since 2000. Remember we talked about that a couple episodes ago.
I almost feel like I saw it.
I feel like it. No, I swear it was. Well, I guess it would be, yeah. After the Super Bowl, and this is Super Bowl pictures.
Yeah, bottom left, right there.
No,
Yep.
that's best Super Bowl, best Super Bowls.
But that would still show who's been in it.
I mean, yeah, but
in the past.
I literally have a graphic, or had a graphic that showed them. Well, this is bullshit.
I mean, because there's only been 3 or 4 teams from the NFC in the past, like, 10 years that have, like, represented the AFC in the Super Bowl.
See, like, because this is odd. It doesn't give, like, years.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, it's been, Chiefs, Patriots, and the Bengals in the past 10 years.
All right, so the last 2 NFC teams to appear in the Super Bowl are San Francisco and the Philadelphia Eagles, and that's going back 4 years.
Yeah.
Right?
And then there's the Rams.
And then there's the Rams. Yeah. Who played the Bengals.
Yep.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah.
What the hell?
That was weird.
I mean, he's hype. Just give me a list of the goddamn Super Bowls. Apparently, I went to the wrong thing. Here we go. All right, we can go back. There we go. Here we go. Okay. Ooh, man, took the long way around. Woo. Sorry. All right, so we had the Eagles, Niners, Eagles, Rams, Buccaneers, Niners. That's going back to 2020. Then you had the Rams, the Eagles, the Falcons. We're to 2017 now.
Seahawks.
The Panthers. In their fluke one year that they made it to the Super Bowl. The Seahawks, and the Niners. That's taking us back to 2013 at this point. And if you want to go a little bit further, then you got the Giants who beat the New England Patriots.
Yep.
And then the year that freaking Rodgers won with the Packers. That's taking us back to 2010. So that's what? Going all the way back to 2010, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Already said the Eagles? 7, 8. 9 teams?
From the NFC.
From the NFC, I believe. Where we've had.
And then Kansas City, Cincinnati, Kansas City, New England,
New England, Denver,
New England.
That's going back to 2016.
Yeah.
New England, Denver,
Baltimore,
and that takes us back to 2013. New England, Pittsburgh,
the Colts.
And that takes us back to 2010.
The AFC is a better.
They have been for a while now.
Yeah.
Which is, weird.
Just wait. The Bears are, they'll beat everybody, and they'll go undefeated next year.
So, with that being said, do you want to know what the odds are for the next Super Bowl? And we'll finish on this note.
Boy. Who has the best odds?
The Eagles, because they just won the Super Bowl. Duh.
Right, usually. Yeah.
But they are plus 650. So, did we ever go over the whole money line thing?
We've kind of talked about it.
On here?
But maybe not, but in person we have.
Yeah.
And I still don't really understand it.
So, the whole money line aspect thing is it's based off of putting $100 down.
Right. 100 is the minimum.
Well, it's not the minimum. It's
but it's the
gauge.
baseline. It's
the baseline, yes.
Yeah.
And so, I just said the Eagles were plus 650.
So, if you put down 100, you get 550.
No,
right?
you'd get 650.
Okay, heard.
Plus your 100 back. So it would actually be 750.
750. Okay, gotcha.
Yes. And that's if they win
the Super Bowl.
Yes.
Yes.
And the Chiefs are plus 700, as is the Ravens. And then you got followed by the Bills for 750. And then it starts dropping pretty good from there, where the Lions are plus 900.
God damn.
So
I'm going to say the Panthers are the last team.
I'd say you'd be wrong. It is the
New York Giants
at
holy fuck.
plus 20,000.
So if you put down $100 for them to win,
you'd win
$2,100 or 21.
Well, you'd
$21.
You'd win, you'd win $20,100.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. The Raiders also plus 20,000. And you got to figure there's sometimes people like if they're either stupid or have a really good feeling, they'll put it down 1,000.
Yep.
So then you add another zero. So that's not 20,000. That's 200,000.
Yeah. Jesus fuck.
Carolina Panthers are plus 12,000. So are the Cleveland Browns, the Saints. The Patriots are plus 10,000.
All right.
I wonder what their lowest has ever been. The Jets are plus 16,000. Not even knowing who their quarterback's going to be, they are plus 16,000. That's got to be based mostly off of their defense.
Yeah.
Being what it was. Have you noticed a team that we haven't seen yet?
Chicago.
Plus 4,900.
I'd take those odds.
So yeah. I mean, so if you win, if you put $100 down, they
get $5,000.
You'd get $5,000 for a simple $100 bet. Sorry, Gina. Guess you're not going to.
I've got $100 to spare, Gina. Sorry.
Yeah. Although, in some unfortunate news that I saw today too, is that the sports gambling in Missouri is getting pushed back.
Aw, of course it is.
Because there was something to do with they said something with like the emergency aspect of it.
Whatever. I'm not gonna like gamble on sports anyway. So.
Well, yeah, I get that.
Still, that's dumb.
It is, but by law,
The people voted for it. We wanted it.
Yeah, but by law, it has to be put into place by the end of December this year.
Wow.
So,
Wow.
I mean, we're gonna get it this year. It just may not be till the very last day
Yeah.
of the year.
Yeah. December 31st.
It might have been a little bit sooner than that, but it's still like in December.
Yeah.
But it was supposed to be their target. They were targeting, I think, March.
Wow.
But there was something. It said something to do with like the emergency aspect of it.
Like what do you mean? Like,
I don't know. I had to dive into it more. I didn't get a chance to look into it much more. But
like, oh no, don't do that. Don't gamble. It's an emergency.
No, I think that it was more of a in case of emergency.
In case of emergency,
Break
break
glass.
this glass.
No, I think it was more like
and vote for the Bears.
if something happened and like the game wasn't played or something.
Yeah.
They considered C or whatever. So yeah, I do remember there was one other thing I saw, and it's sad news. R.I.P. to the poop games.
Poop games. What the fuck is this?
So the Phillies broadcast updated their scorebug.
Oh yes, okay.
And will no longer feature Pittsburgh 0-0 Philadelphia when they play the Pittsburgh Pirates.
The fucking poop games,
The
man.
poop games. So now it'll say ball 0 and 5-0.
Dumb.
It is.
Dumb.
The poop games lasted from 2022 to 2024.
That's a good run.
It was a good praising. Ooh, man, that was a long poop.
Phrasing.
Or we could do this one. It's not playing. There we go.
Boop.
Or we could do this one.
Oh, the poop games, man. Why?
I don't know.
Come on, guys.
I know, right?
We're just out here trying to have fun,
Yeah.
laughing at poop.
Yeah. I mean,
Poop is funny.
score faster.
Yeah. Be a plop. Don't be a poop.
Yeah, I
be
was
a
going to say
plop.
1-0 is a plop. Or you can be a pulp.
Be a pulp.
Yeah. I mean, if you had 1-1, it'd be a pip.
Pip.
All right. On that note.
Well, yeah, on the poop note.
Yeah. On the brown note?
On the brown note.
Yeah. We should probably end that at, God, there was something I thought about using for like a sound to end the show. And now I forgot what it was. So fantastic job, Brian.
Poop.
So with that being said, we'll try to do better next time.
Always.
I don't think we have any fan mail. So
Yep. I didn't see
if not,
anything.
we'll get to it next time.
Yep.
But thank you, everybody. And we'll catch you on the
Flippity flop.
Flippity
Continue
flop
to listen,
next show.
Subscribe and like and share. And
Yeah, we absolutely do appreciate all the likes and subscribes, and make sure you share us with your friends as well.
That was pretty close.
Yeah, I had one close that was close there,
Oh
too.
man, I'm still working on it.
Yeah, I mean it's a work in progress. As
life
we are a podcast always in progress.
Life imitates art.
All right, cheers, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.